So like a lifetime ago, it feels like I traveled up and down the East Coast as a singer-songwriter, and I had drummers in different areas. So we lived at the time in coastal North Carolina near the Outer Banks, and I had a drummer there who would travel those kind of states, and I had a drummer out in Asheville, North Carolina, who would take care of that. Had a drummer in Pennsylvania, and they were all very, very different, you know, these drummers. Drummers are different in general, but the drummer, I mean, all of them have so many stories associated with their name, but this is one of my favorite stories about my Asheville drummer. So my Asheville drummer's name is Ryan. He's one of my best friends, and Ryan he owned a recording studio, so he did not get out a whole lot. And Ryan had lots of quirks about him. He actually called me about 3 years ago and said he's on meds, and he's doing really well now. And I wish that we could have done that before, but but Ryan was just a real treat to be around, usually. And so one day, Ryan had a ton of kids. He's still having kids, from what I understand. But I know that he had like 4 at that time, maybe 5, and then it just like every couple of weeks there's more. I don't know what's going on, but so Ryan, when we get to go travel together, it's a big deal to him, right? He like gets away from kids, he gets away from being Ryan, you know. So he really lived it up. So we're doing this run of shows, and we end up in Charlotte, North Carolina. And when we get there to this place that I always played, it's called the Gin Mill. The owner was a really, really good guy and took real good care of us. And the owner says he's got, these beers on tap, and one of them is Ryan's favorite beer, which he never gets because it gives him gout, which anything that's so loved that you'll go through gout, I believe is worth it, I guess. I don't know. So Ryan's super, super stoked. He's like, so the deal is we don't ever pay for drinks, right? I'm like, no, we can't max it out. Like you could just go to town, Ryan, like have fun. And he did. So last set of the night, and during the night, Ryan had come down. He had accidentally, there was like games, like the cornhole and things up on the roof of this bar. Ryan had come down in a panic because he got a little drunk, tripped, and knocked over glasses. They fell off the roof and smashed on the sidewalk. He was convinced we were getting fired. We didn't. Why he ran to me like a little kid, I don't know, but. So he's really intoxicated, and we have to go through one more set. So I just remember we start off, and Ryan is leaning back. He's leaning, and he's playing with only one hand, right? And he's this super talented drummer. He's amazing. He studied all kinds of different like Latina drumming styles, and he is incredible. But with however like a keg of Green Man IPA. He's not. He's not at all. So he's like, yeah, and he's giggling, you know. So we end, and we're done. So I start packing up everything, and Ryan's not really doing well. He keeps missing cases with his drums, and so I said, hey, why don't you just sit and not drink, and I'll pack up. So I pack everything up, and then Ryan goes, hey, like I've been sitting now, and I haven't really been drinking. So I'll carry. So he picks up cases, and he starts walking, and he smashes right into the door because he never bothered to open it. So I said, let's get you another job. Like drumming's not working, and roadieing isn't working. So we backed up the van to the front door, like near the front door on the sidewalk, and I said, all right, here's what we're gonna do. You are just going to man like security, right? So I'll leave the van open, and all you have to do is just stand there so that nobody steals anything as I'm carrying stuff in and out. He goes, okay, I got it. So I walk back in, and I get more stuff, and I go back out, and Ryan is he's passed out in the back with the van wide open. There's guitars laying everywhere, and he couldn't even do that right. So that's my story about Ryan Earnhardt, and yeah, my drummer that isn't good at anything else.